Last time you saw me, I shared with you my journey and experience with stepping out and living a life of courage. What courage is and what it isn't. And I want to continue the conversation about courage today and share with you another way living courageously has manifested itself in my life. And it's probably a way you wouldn't expect. You know what the original definition of courage was? To speak one's mind by telling all of one's heart. This is so fascinating to me. The original definition of courage didn't mean to be a hero and save the world. No, courage originally meant to speak honestly and openly about who we are, about where we've been, and about what we're really feeling. In other words, the original definition meant to be real and vulnerable with others. I don't know about you, and I'll just speak for myself. That terrifies me. For me, there isn't very much scarier in the human experience than to be fully known by others. To be real about how I'm really doing, to be real about my story, about my insecurities, about my struggles, my sins, and my secrets. No, thank you. If you're like me, questions immediately pop into your mind. What if I embarrass myself? What if I get judged? What if they think less of me? What if they reject me? If I'm just being totally transparent with you, I'm the pastor at a church in the Atlanta area, and immediately my pride says, no, don't let anyone see the kink in the armor. Your job as a pastor is to always be okay. But that is a lie straight from the pit of hell. No matter who you are, life was never meant to be lived alone. We were not designed to carry the weight of this life and this world alone, which is exactly why the Apostle Paul commands us in Galatians 6 to carry each other's burdens, to walk with each other, to encourage, to love, help, and challenge each other, to remind each other of the truth. You don't have to be okay all the time. None of us are, but we feel this pressure to act like we are. Let that stop with us. Vulnerability begets vulnerability. So find a safe person or persons. Lead the way, open up, be real, and stop trying to do it all alone because God did not create any of us to be able to do so. It's scary for sure, but the load of life, the load of parenting, the load of single parenting, the load of family drama, and whatever else you're walking through gets lighter when we bear those burdens with others. But here's the kicker. People can't carry burdens that they know nothing about. And you can't carry burdens that you don't know about. So the challenge for you and for me is to be the type of courageous people who seek to cultivate safe and authentic community. Terrifying, but so worth it.